Hello everyone, White Witch 110 here. It is starting to be a stormy evening out there. The wind is starting to pick up. We're expecting rain, freezing rain, and changing to snow. So it's going to be a total mess. Bob, Bonnie, stay safe. I know you were watching this system last night, so hopefully it doesn't hit you guys too badly. My stepdaughter and son-in-law just called to inform us that there might be power outages and making sure that we're all right with stuff here. So I got lots of tea candles. We have our big Costco lights here. They are amazing. Let me show you. So I think we're okay. I would say we're okay. That's pretty good. We've got water. The only thing I don't look forward to is that if it does go out and we come home, or when we come home from work and the power's still off, gotta walk up all those stupid stairs. I don't like that. Don't like that. But I have this little flashlight from the Haunted Walk. Ta-da-da. So that's not bad. Plenty of these for my candles. So we should be good. Thank goodness we got the laundry done, which we thought we might have a problem with. We're going to do it Friday, figuring we'll beat the rush because people going back to work tomorrow. Went to do it tonight, and it's like, wow. No problem getting a washer, no problem getting a dryer, and then it suddenly clicks. Most people aren't going back to work till the 6th. So that's why. And he's singing. So I started doing another one of these. I have lots left over. So I might intermingle these with the red. And then I'm going to be doing, we're finishing up. I don't know if any of you have seen, or on our tree we have a snowman head. So I just used one of the styrofoam balls from the choir boys. I had some left over. Painted it white. Put the glitter. Underneath here, this is a skewer. Underneath here is the pointy part, so I'll just cut that off. Paint it orange and use it as the nose. The hat I made out of my felt. So I used the bottom of this on the square. Just traced it around with my piece of chalk I looked for like 10 minutes. Cut it out. And then for this part, I just got that. Made a line, cut it out. And then for the bottom, I used this. Now for the little leaves, I used the ones from the poinsettia, and I just cut them so that they looked sharper. See the difference? So it's always good to keep these because you can use them. And then just a piece of red. And then I have these berries here. As you can see, all the red was coming off, so I just got out the red paint, painted them. Once they're totally dry, I'll just plop them on there. And then once this is dry, turn it over, pop the hat on. And then for the eyes and the mouth, if I do have pins with the little ball on the top, I'll just paint those black and use those. If not, I'll figure out something, that's for sure. So that's the start of that. It's going to look cute. Just something I wanted to try, because I've been looking at them. I almost gave them away, as a matter of fact. And then here, such a busy bee. I cleaned up all this. It was like piled high with stuff. All underneath was just everything shoved in there, so it's all organized. These came off of the Gingerbread Houses at work last year. So I asked the guys, can I have them? They were on the same one as that Snowman. And they said, yeah, sure, go ahead. So I will show you how cute this looks. Isn't that adorable? I love it. Absolutely love it. And then this pack just fits right into there. Easy peasy. Whoops. Hey, don't fall too far back there. There. So I'm really happy with that. You're still working? Hey, get up here. Yep, you're still working. So that can go away like that. I even put some stuff out on the tree. I don't know why I did it this late, but I did. Yeah, so I started doing one of these again. I must be bored or something. I don't know. Whoops. Oh, took that off right with it. Last night we had a lot of fun. We had great weather, thank goodness. So nobody needed snowsuits or extra clothing. I had a t-shirt, my Aaron Goodwin jacket, and then my coat. I just had leggings and my boots, of course, with my spikes. That was a definite have to, because I knew it'd be muddy. So I did that. And I didn't even bother with gloves, although I had them with me. But it was a beautiful night down on the St. Lawrence Seaway. The lights were absolutely gorgeous. Hubby and I had never been to that before. So that was really nice. And we always enjoy going out with the family. We always have fun. We always have laughs, that's for sure. That is for sure. And then I don't know if anybody's watched it, or any of you have watched it yet, but gave hubby my phone to hold while I went to pay for the little mouse that I bought for my tree. And he decides, well, they say it's a joint effort now. He was holding it, somebody else pushed the button, and they just all started making faces, which was okay. I thought that was pretty cool. It made me laugh, I'm telling you, when I'm going through my videos and I'm like, what's this? And I'm like, oh my goodness. So I guess they didn't know if I would use it or not. I say, yeah, I'll just tack it on. No problem. There. Yeah, so I have so many. When I did this the last time, I didn't have any of these left. But I did this quickly, so I was actually going to use the leis that we had here from the party, the Christmas party, but they were way, 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 way too thin to use. So unfortunately, I ended up throwing them out. So, and then I tried that idea with the wardrobe bag and the paper, your wrapping paper. No. I guess you need a really good heavy bag, because this one, it didn't work. But I was at least, oh, how did I do that? Now I can't remember. No, I did it that way. But at least I got the plastic holder. I got it all emptied out, which was good. I should have picked another one. I got it all emptied out, and the stuff that was on the bottom I'll put in the garbage. So I've got all of them all tied together with twist ties that I saved from something that we got, which was good. It's always good to save those twist ties if you can. I did it again. Oi, oi, oi. Ooh, okay. This side. Okay. Yes, I put all those together. All the smaller pieces left over that I didn't need, that I cut off, I put those in a bag so they're all together and they won't get squashed all to heck. And my bows, the few I have, are in there. And then the bags that we've gotten from gifts from people, those are in there too, all nice and neat. So it's like we had so many days and then you just don't want to do anything. And then final day you're like, oh, let me do this. Let me do that. Crazy. But it feels better. How many people still have their trees up? We do. In my family, it was always left up until after New Year's. Either New Year's Day or then we used to go to my aunt's. So maybe it was always the second that we did that we took them. We took everything down. So, but unless I start taking bigger stuff down, nothing will really be put down here or put away until the weekend. Whoa. Why are you? Oh, okay. There you go. Quick, fast, it's done. It is done. This can be unplugged. Let that dry. Let that dry. Let that cool down. I don't know if anybody hasn't seen this before. Let's see. Can I get this in there? And what's everybody doing for New Year's? Oh, for Pete's sake. I should have known that was going to happen. Duh. The silly things we do. Are you going to take? What you're going to take? Stay, stay, stay. Come on. Cooperate. There, if anybody hasn't seen this before, there you go. Isn't that pretty? And then once they get the roses in, they still had a lot, they still had all of the Christmas stuff there, but once they start bringing roses in, I will do one of these with a different color. One of the rose petals, and they're different shape. So that's pretty cool. I don't know where. I may give this away. If anybody's interested in it, let me know. I'll get a box from work. And I'll send it to you if you're interested. I just have to remember to put my email address into this one. Okay. So there we go. Yeah, so who still has their stuff up? Not only that, but what's everybody doing for New Year's? Or did I already say that? I'm going to be with Misfits and Dreamers watching their live stream. This water is so good. This is the grapefruit. Yeah, I'm going to be watching their live stream. Be with the YouTube family. I never really thought of it like that in the beginning. But once you start getting to know people, know as we do through what each of us put out there for people to know, you do start to really feel like it's family. And I like that. I really do. This is my fact book. Now, if some of you may have watched Boo today with the Pigeons. They came back. There was 4 of them. And hubby picked Boo up and then eventually brought him in to the bedroom side and put him on the bed. And he was just watching them like crazy. I've never known so many. But that's supposed to be good luck, because I'm pretty sure I looked that up before. I'll have to look into my other binder. Tonight, I'm going to tell you about the cats of Parliament Hill. Yes, where our government sits and makes the laws and yips and yaps and blows hot air. We had cats there. In 1924, cats were brought to the hill to rid the basement of Center Block of rats. They controlled the rat populations until 1955, which at that time, that's when chemicals started to be used. These cats were not neutered or spayed, and they were sent outside. Now, volunteers cared and maintained the colony of cats through donations. Unfortunately, the colony's home was closed January 2013, but all the cats were adopted out. Now, going back in time, Mrs. Mabs and several cleaners in the 1930s brought food for them. Groundskeepers brought food to different locations on the hill until 1970. Irene Desmormieux, it's a French name, sorry, began feeding the cats. Feeding the cats where the colony homes were established. Renee Chartrand joined her and took over when Irene died in 1987. In 1997, other volunteers joined, Brian Keynes and Klaus Jerkin, that's probably wrong, in 2003. Klaus kept a journal of the cats' activities at the sanctuary and blogged them in 2005. Renee retired due to health reasons in 2008, and he died December 7th, 2014. Chartrand had received a Hero for Animals Award from the Humane Society of Canada in 2003. Over 16 years, he cared for the cats. Now, the sanctuary was located by the West Block, and the cats roamed freely. I do have pictures of the cats on Facebook. Hang on. Okay, that's one of the cats. That's their condos in the back. And there's another one of them. Another one. If I'm right, this might be Spot. I think it was named Spot. See them? One of the white kitties. And then the odd time you get a raccoon. Oh, that's my niece. These were taken the night before our wedding. Okay. Right. Oh, this thing's going crazy because I usually have it off. Come on. Okay, let's log out. The wind's really picking up outside. Okay. Okie dokie. Yes, so the cats roamed freely. Power off. Chartrand built the first shelter in the mid-80s. The second set in 1997. Raccoons, groundhogs, pigeons, and squirrels partook of the cat's home and food. In 2003, 30 cats estimated. The cost for care was $6,000, but there was usually between 20 to 25. Free inoculations and care came from Alta Vista Animal Hospital, and Purina did donate some food. The cats were spayed and neutered the last 15 years of the sanctuary. The population slowly dropped. Cats dropped off or finding their way there were taken to the Ottawa Humane Society. By 2012, only 4 cats remained who found homes. Dignitaries visited the sanctuary. Pierre Trudeau enjoyed walking by the colony on a daily basis. Brian Mulroney would wave from his car window. And Stephen Harper and his wife had contact with volunteers. They themselves had a cat as a pet. And those were all 3 prime ministers. And former Deputy Prime Minister Herb Gray visited the colony from time to time. The volunteers requested the shelters be demolished once the sanctuary was closed on January 12, 2013. Klaus kept a list of the resident cats and the drop-offs and would talk about them on his blog. Artist Gwendolyn Best painted the cats of the hill. Some were featured in her Cats of Parliament Hill calendar. Books have been published about the cats. Pierre Burton, Cats I Have Known and Loved, from 2002, and Don Nixon, The Other Side of the Hill, Behind the Scenes Stories of Parliament Hill, 2012. The CBC broadcast the shutting down of the sanctuary January 4th, 2013, featuring the cats finding homes. On November 9th, 2019, the Ottawa Citizen featured an article on the last 2 surviving cats. The last 2 surviving cats, one of them named Spot from the hill. Now Spot is 17 and Cole is 11. Cole visits the veterans at the Pearly residence once a week. Spot has been diagnosed with congestive heart failure. He's on pills and has fluid drained from his chest, which relieves the symptoms. They are now indoor cats. Film crews from Japan, Russia, and California came to the sanctuary to film them. It was demolished due to construction work in that area of the hill. Danny, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, was a volunteer who cleaned and insulated the cat condos. They insulated them with straw. Some cats from the colony have lived past the age of 20 years. I believe, honestly, it's the love that they receive from the people. Spot will be back at his cardiologist in early 2020. He has a GoFundMe campaign. I will show you. Where is it? Right here. The GoFundMe. You can stop that if you can to help out. And as I showed you, my family and I went to visit. That was in 2010. And hubby and I had gone to the colony before, and we wanted to show them. So we took them up there. So that's it for tonight. Thank you to all my loyal subscribers for coming by once again. Love you all. And for those of you just coming by to check things out, check out all the other videos as well. Any you like, thumbs up. Leave a comment. I'll get back to you. Share it out if you think anyone would be interested in them. And subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. So hopefully the storm doesn't get too bad and the brunt of it doesn't come this way. Bob and Bonnie, stay safe down there if it is your way. I will be trying to catch your live stream tonight. Hopefully, I don't even know what time it is. It's 25 after 9. You may already be live streaming, not sure. But anyways, thank you all for coming in. Like I said, check out the other videos. Drop a comment. I'll get back to you. And have a great Monday and have a pleasant rest of the evening. Ciao for now.